What's up, internet? Welcome back. I know I did a WrestleMania 42 match card prediction, but as of last week when I made that video, WWE went ahead and announced like three more match cards, three more match. Went ahead and announced three more matches for WrestleMania, which is insane. One of them I guess we should have seen coming. I think a lot of us did. Will be Logan Paul, Austin Theory, I Show Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight. Um, this should be a given. I mean, you have three professional wrestlers on one side, and then a handicap of two. Logan Paul counting one as now, as well now, and then I Show Speed, who has no, as far as the wrestling crowd knows, WWE crowd has no wrestling experience. So we have three against two, two and a half. Uh, it should be a given. I think my prediction is pretty obvious that this is gonna go toward LA Knight and the Usos. Um, I know some people are saying that the Usos are gonna turn on LA Knight because they kind of have beef going a long way back with the original Bloodline and Roman Reigns when he was going for that title. But I do think that that turn is probably gonna be saved for if they do turn. It's probably gonna be saved, when they turn on, maybe not necessarily turn on them, but somehow have some kind of shenanigans with Roman Reigns and CM Punk in that matchup, which is what gonna be the second night of WrestleMania. So I do think that they're gonna win this match. WrestleMania. I do think they're gonna win this match. The Usos and LA Knight. I Show Speed is probably gonna turn. If anyone's turning on that match, it's gonna be I Show Speed. Is gonna turn on the Vision, somehow break the curse. He's probably gonna pose, with the Usos or whatever, or he's gonna have his WrestleMania moment. Probably go viral because unless the curse continues and I Shall Speak is completely demolished like he did, on the Royal Rumble a couple years back, I do think that I Shall Speed is going to go ahead and, turn his back or kind of get some comeuppance to the Vision for kind of putting him through hell in the last couple weeks, and getting him in this match in the first place. So yeah, I Shall Speed is going to turn, and that will leave the Usos and LA Knight to win WrestleMania. So now that I think about it, it's not three matches that they added. They kind of added some, details into these matches. They went ahead and announced for the following the returning of Demon Finn in his match against Dominic Mysterio, which I don't get. What I mean, I get it. Why they would do this? They need to sell ticket sale. They need to sell these tickets for WrestleMania. Um, but this would have been such a cool surprise. And not that Finn even needed it, because it's not that Dom is not a threat, but I think that Finn needed to win this match just on his own, and having the Demon return here just out of nowhere, pretty much not even unannounced, but unprovoked, and then pre-announced was kind of a bummer because that would have been so epic. That if they want to do the return of Demon, just don't announce him. Just have him be a surprise WrestleMania moment. Have Finn have his moment at WrestleMania. It would have been, even if he, I know if you're gonna do the Demon era, I was gonna say that if it loses, at least he has a WrestleMania moment of the Demon having his showcase there. But no, if you're gonna have the Demon return after what's been like 3 years, 4 years since the Demon was last seen, was it against Edge, I believe? Um, Man, that's a long time ago. Yeah, he needs to win. I mentioned that Finn needs to win. Dom is at this point in his career where he can take losses, for now, and not really affect his character or his positioning on the roster and how the fans see him and how the company sees him. So Finn needs this win, especially now as the Demon being returned. A lot of people have been saying that they're gonna see that we might even see just promotional advertisements all body painted all over team all over Finn Balor as a Demon, and I hate that actually makes sense, that I can see WWE doing that. um I hope that's not the case. I'm so nervous for a lot of things for this WrestleMania this year, but I'm nervous in particular with the advertisements and Finn Balor and how they're gonna portray the Demon. Yeah, but anyways, my pick stays the same. Even more so with the Demon returning. Finn Balor, Demon Finn is gonna get that win. Another one that was changed is gonna be the WrestleMania ladder match for the Intercontinental title, and Rey Mysterio got added. just out of the blue, out of nowhere. It was kind of reported for a while that he was injured, and maybe if it was true or not. It was later reported after this, as a couple of days ago. I went ahead and saw reports all over Twitter and um, such websites like Instagram and stuff that Rey Mysterio just didn't want to retire at WrestleMania this year, and that match was supposed to go obviously against the career killer, the legend killer, the new anyway, in Gunther. That's interesting because it is crazy that just a week after Gunther and Seth were announced that Rey Mysterio is like, hey, by the way, I'm not injured at all. I'm gonna go ahead and join this ladder match. The ladder match is already stacked, so having Rey in this is kind of like that added star power that the match didn't necessarily need, but it's kind of awesome to see. And I grew up a huge Ray fan. I'm still a huge Ray fan. So that's gonna be amazing to kind of see Ray in a ladder match at this time in his career. Um, and see who wins. I honestly don't know who's gonna win that match. I mean, I think Penta's gonna retain, to kind of solidify his reign. Who's been doing a great job, defending and being a fighting champ. But I do think that this match can go either way. If Javon can win, awesome. JD would be kind of sick. Not as cool as anyone else, but I wouldn't have any problem with Rusev, anyone at all. Even if Ray were to return here, into the ring and not injured, by the way, and win this title, kind of have like a last hurrah and maybe I don't know, drop it back to Dom or whoever it may be, or Gunther, not Gunther, because I want Gunther to be the World Heavyweight title. But that would be kind of amazing. That match is gonna steal the show, I still think. But to go ahead and have Ray join is one of the nice surprises that this WrestleMania card went ahead and kind of announced short notice. But yeah, last but not least, or maybe least depending where you stand on this, the voices in Randy's head turned out to be Pat McAfee. And I know the internet has kind of gone crazy the past couple weeks, kind of giving their 2 cents on this. And it's pretty much huge, overall, overwhelming stance that this is stupid. And this WrestleMania is very scary where they have a lot of banger matches. And you look at the card and it's amazing. It's stacked. You have amazing talent here. But at the same time, there's so much celebrity involvement. I I'm kind of worried, and WrestleMania has always been that way. WrestleMania from the beginning of its existence has had celebrities involvement. It's pop culture. It's a way to get the company to grow and keep the spotlight on them, and I'm all for it. But to be involved in main event matches and titles to the point where what they do can sway the decision for the match is kind of scary. And I am nervous that I'm going to be annoyed with this match of Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes with McAfee's involvement. Jelly Roll, not that they're not great. I love McAfee on commentary. Jelly Roll has been a huge surprise with the weight loss and the training and his care for wrestling and how his I can't believe I'm saying this in-ring character is perceived in the world of wrestling. It's amazing. It honestly is. These are and those two are honestly one of the better involvements. And I'm looking at you, Travis Scott, the better involvements, celebrity wise, when it comes to WWE. So I'm not hating off of them. It's just I'm nervous that this is going to be overbooked, and over. How can I put this? Overcomplicated, where it should just be one-on-one Cody versus Randy and the history behind that. I'm worried that the celebrity decision or the decision to have the celebrity involvement is gonna kind of make this a really annoying match. But we wait and see. I'm still looking forward to WrestleMania this year. I'm excited. And I'm a wrestling nerd, so obviously I'm gonna watch and enjoy what is in front of me because they don't have to do any of this. Like these guys are skilled and amazing and talented in their own right. So, and I'm just a wrestling nerd watching from home. So, this is all I can do is just go on here and give my 2 cents, and then of course, like if you guys agree with anything I have to say or have anything that you want to add, and let's have a discussion in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I shall catch you guys on the next video. Peace.